a year of Giovanni hot rodding this thing. The man's been drifting on it. Bro, the rear tires got worn out. Let's just observe the master at work here. Chill, chill, chill. So we found this guy. All right, we're back with another stage of painting, and it's time to spray these fenders, some side skirts, and I have another fender over here. We have been painting this car in different stages because it has been raining. There's been a storm. You guys saw the video. There was a tornado that actually went through the front of the house. Literally. And ripped everything apart. So, yeah, this has taken longer than I wanted to. Oh, yeah. I think we started about a month or 2 months ago, and we're still here. This is all we have.
This probably could have been done within 1 day. I don't know. You think so?
Yeah, probably. So it's taking longer than I wanted to, and that's okay. We're still gonna get it done. And today, my man Chris is gonna be painting the side skirts over here. I'm gonna let him spray. This is gonna be his first time painting, so we might have a whoa shit moment, and that's okay because it's not our car. So we don't give a fuck, right? Yeah, it's not our car. Whatever happens, happens. So the owner of this car will claim it later. And bro, I'm sorry if we fucked up your car. It's okay. So the only part I'm going to be painting is the fenders. I think what we're going to do, since the base coat clear, the base, the color, doesn't really matter. It does matter, but it's more forgiving. The clear coat, I'm going to spray. I'm going to spray the clear coat on the side skirts, and I'm going to let Chris spray the base coat on the side skirts. So, alright guys, so far I have laid down the base and the clear. Chris did the side skirts. I laid down the clear for both of them, but he did the side skirts, he did the base coat. So this is what it looks like so far. Nice and shiny. This is just one coat of clear, so I still have 2 more coats to go, and we're almost done for the night, right?
Almost done.
Almost done. So it's not perfect. There's bugs flying in here, of course. With every home paint job, there's gonna be something. But later on, I'll show you guys. I'm just gonna wet sand and buff it, and we should be able to take care of those problems. So it has been several days since I put the car together, partially together. We're missing very, very little to finish this, to completing this whole build. And I have right now Giovanni and Chris. They're installing headlight bulbs in here. Check this out. We're changing these out because, well, there are different types, there are different bulbs, and they illuminate differently. So this one has more of a yellow look, and that one has more of a bright white look. So we're just changing them out. And yes, we're having to take the whole lamp fixture off because it is a pain in the ass to get to them. So they removed it, and they're almost done. Are you almost done?
Yeah.
You look like you're not having fun. Are you having fun?
No.
Do you know what you're looking for?
Yeah.
The pin. Did you break it?
No.
No? Can you stick your finger in the hole?
I can stick all 5.
Can you fist it? It's pretty. Yo, don't scratch the paint. So, talking about the paint, let's check out the paint. Check this out, guys. So, alright, so we have this fender here. Look how beautiful this fender looks. Okay? Now check out this door. Look at this. So, in the middle of painting this vehicle, okay, I ran into a little dilemma. I ran into the situation where it started to rain outside. We got hit back to back with storms, and there was so much moisture in the air that look what's happened to the clear coat. It just soaked all of that moisture in here, and that's why it looks so white. It looks horrible. And on top of that, I guess there was so much of it. Look at it. Look what the clear coat has done. So this whole side, the whole side, everything has to be redone. Everything has to get sanded down and redone. Look at the trunk, shiny. Look at this. This whole panel right here, the door, all of this has to be redone. Okay? Not only that, out of the blue, we were putting the car back together, and this happened. Nobody knows how this happened. This crack right here. So this is going to be a new windshield being installed, but here's the kicker. These pillars right here, this has to be removed. This has been glued down, and it was repaired because used These pillars are 600 bucks. Brand new, they are $900. So I have to remove them to replace the windshield. So other than that, you can see I have this whole side looking pretty decent. I decided not to paint this pillar since I'm gonna have to rip it off anyways to replace the windshield. They're coming Monday, so the weekend is here. It's Friday today. I am gonna remove the hood, and I'm gonna remove all of this right here, so the guy has, you know, room to work with, and so nothing gets destroyed. Just make it easier for him. I just want this job to just go as smoothly as possible. So here it is. Look, check it out. Look at the side skirts. Look at the door. This whole side looks amazing. Absolutely amazing. It came out really good. Here is the bumper. This is the bumper that I completely molded and made myself. It has been painted in the back because that's going to be difficult to get to. G, how close are you in finishing right now? Do you know what you're doing?
I'm almost there.
Alright guys, so check this out. I got some tires for the Z. They just arrived just right now. So that's going to go in this car. So in the Z, I'm running 275 35s 19s. And in case you guys were wondering what kind of fancy tire did I get, I got a Pluto Special. Mickey Mouse built this in his factory, and I really don't care, dude. I really don't care.
You know, this is probably better than all the Michelin and Pilot Sports and everything.
You're absolutely right. The Pluto Special, that's what I got. A year of Giovanni hot rodding this thing. The man's been drifting on it. Bro, the rear tires got worn out. The front one. What happens? What have you been doing?
That doesn't mean
You've been getting on it. He's been getting on
He's
it.
been getting on it.
We caught him. He's been caught. He's done. Yo.
It's okay,
No,
bro.
I can't get the shit. I can't get the shit, bro. Not even you could get the shit. He tried to get the shit.
Hold on. Record me. Let's see how long it takes me. Well, yeah, bro. What is this?
I don't know what happened there.
Why you have this?
That's the piece to screw it on.
No.
That's what it came. That's what it had. That's what it had.
No, remember the other one didn't?
Yes. Did we not say that this was a fucking twist?
Oh.
Damn, you're trying to make me look like a fucking.
Damn. Bro, he's always blaming me, man. Why would he use an 11? Bro, what Nissan?
No, I didn't.
Bro.
Bro, do you even know what you're looking at?
Dang, that's his first time doing this. So let's check out the light bulbs. They installed the light bulbs. Let's check them out, what they look like. Look at that, right? So now he's gonna be working on the power steering hoses. We have some brand new hoses from Z1. We upgraded, and we wasn't gonna do this, but we have a leak. So it only makes sense to upgrade, right? G? Upgrade?
Is it? Okay, am I just an idiot or is this actually?
No, sometimes they're tough, bro. But let a man get in there. Yep.
Okay,
See?
sorry.
Did you get it?
Bro, if you drink that, I'll cash up you.
Dude, you're gonna drip it all over the place, all
much?
over the new paint job.
$500 right now if you drink power steering.
Just having a hard time getting the fucking crank on.
Alright, let me see where you're at. Hold on.
Oh, I already got
You
it.
got it.
I got it. I got
He
it.
got it. Señorito. Master technician.
Wiggle that thing, bro. Don't break
like
the
you're fucking a
reservoir.
cow.
Don't break the reservoir, then
Nah,
you gotta
nah.
buy a reservoir.
Wow, for just a fucking inch?
Gotta eat your Wheaties.
Stick my Wheaties up her ass.
You're dripping power steering all over my floor again.
Sorry.
You wanna see somebody scream like a girl?
Alright, fuck you. Bitch.
So tomorrow they're coming to replace this, and this pillar, all of this that's been repaired, has to get ripped off. So now it's time to remove the pillar, and this sucker is glued on, so it's gonna crack. It's gonna break. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna scream. We'll see. All this time and effort just wasted here.
Oh no.
Dang. Look at that. Gone. All that work done.
That looks bad.
Alright guys, so I have parked it inside for the night, and in the morning this will get replaced. Maybe the guys will let me film them. Alright guys, today the windshield gets replaced on the G37. I had another guy plan to replace his windshield and I had everything scheduled, but apparently the guy, I gave him a call in the morning and I said, hey, are we still down for today? We had everything scheduled like a week ago. And he said, you know, to tell you the truth, I forgot to order the windshield. So guess what I did? I went with somebody else. So somebody else is coming today. They're gonna replace it. Let me show you how the car looks. So I have removed the hood. I've removed all of this right in here so they could access this windshield. So hopefully very soon they'll show up and this will go bye-bye and we'll have a new windshield in here. So I have everything taped up so nothing gets destroyed. So yeah, the other guy was gonna come in, he was gonna replace the windshield. It was gonna be 420 bucks. I said, sure, come in and do it. Didn't show up, of course. Also, he was not gonna even let me know that he didn't have it in stock. He was just gonna be like, oh, well, I'll just show up whenever. If I wouldn't have called him, I wouldn't have known, I believe. So went with this other company. It's cheaper, $376. So I'm saving some money and better service. So guess what happens? You go out of business. You don't take care of your customers, you go out of business. So that's what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna name the person because, you know, I don't want to embarrass anyone. I don't want to throw down the name of the company or anything. But guess what? That's how things naturally happen. If you don't take care of your customers, you don't communicate, you don't do what you're supposed to, you just go out of business. So he lost my business now. All right, so here we go. We have a new windshield. Look how clean it looks. Looks amazing. So I was able to fasten these vents down. They wasn't secure before. So now we have that nice and secured. It looks a lot better. Look at that, guys. All right, so right now I am replacing the regulator. That bad boy goes in there. This is the old one. And here we have the new one. But right in here, inside this box, we have something that is overpriced and very expensive. This used, I paid $200 for it. This was, I believe it was like 220 something bucks for the pillar. So I got one pillar here. This is the driver's side. I'm still missing the passenger side. So again, those pillars go right here. I had to rip them off after I repaired them. I ordered it online. I still have to sand them. I'll sand it down. I'll paint it. It'll match. It doesn't look like it's in bad shape. It's actually in pretty decent shape. But I believe all this shit is overpriced. This is insane. But let me go ahead and install this regulator and we're gonna be one step closer. All right, so this is an easy repair. If my battery wasn't dead. There it is. There's something else that we got here. We have a new radiator and condenser. It comes built in all in one. So we're gonna be installing a radiator because it's leaking, of course. Okay, so I have started to sand the door. Like I showed you guys before, it has to be redone. Look at the crazy cracks that's happened. And I believe that's because when I sprayed this, it absorbed all the moisture that got introduced into the atmosphere since it started raining with the storm. And it made everything look hazy. And once it dried, it started to crack like this. It started to act up like this. All right, so here we are. I am replacing the radiator. And in order to be able to remove this radiator from here, you're gonna need to use these quick disconnects. These are for the AC. You're gonna need to use this tool to release these AC lines because the condenser is built into the radiator on the G37 and on the 370Z. But check this out. Last night, I painted the pillars, I painted the grill, I painted the front bumper. It's right here, ready to go. And I have installed all the new grommets. I ordered these. These were very expensive on Z1. They wanted $3 a piece. I found them somewhere else on Amazon. And I got like all of them. I needed like 10, 15 of them for, I think it was 10 bucks. So a lot cheaper. But here is the radiator. I have to install that now. And that goes in here. So it is leaking. Let's go take a peek at it. You can see some of the residues right here. It's leaking right here, right from this area. So okay, so I was absolutely wrong. It does come with a dryer. It's already built in. All I have to do is remove the sensor. I have to put that sensor right here and it's ready to go. And if you look, this one is a little bit different than that one. This is not a OEM, this is just some aftermarket radiator that I found on Amazon, and we're gonna go with that. I was thinking about upgrading, but it's $600 for one of these to upgrade, so I decided not to. But look right here, this is plastic on the OEM, and they went into a metal collar here, so a little bit more durable, I would say. This piece looks completely different compared to this one, okay? And we still have some plastic on here and in the bottom down there. I think that's just a bushing maybe, but this is completely aluminum? Yeah, you would say aluminium over in the UK, aluminum here in the States. So yeah, let's just install it. All right, and just like that, we're running into some fitment issues. It does not fit. Well, let me explain what's going on. You see how this aftermarket radiator right here has these bolts that they stick out in this side. This doesn't have those bolts. So it doesn't fit correctly and I cannot line this up correctly. So, and we kind of wanted to sit as close as we can to the fan shroud because we want it to suck as much air as possible. We don't want to have any gaps. So let me try to hold this light and film at the same time. We don't want a gap back here. We want it as close as we can. So this is a very easy thing that I'm gonna do, and this is the solution to this problem. I'll probably post this in Amazon just in case anybody purchases the same radiator. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna remove this bolt right here, and instead of running the spacer here, I'm gonna run the bolt to the inside of here. Leave the spacer, so this bolt would not touch the outside of the radiator anymore, would not sit outside, it would sit in the inside. And by doing that, it gives me it eliminates that, you know, gap that I have. So that's gonna fix the problem. It's very easy, it's just 6 bolts, 3 in the top, 3 in the bottom, and then I'm done. So okay, so basically this is what I'm doing. This is how the bolts were ran originally, and this sits in the inside of the radiator, and I just flipped them around. I reversed them so I don't have to trim anything. I couldn't put the bolt in through here. There wasn't enough space, of course, because the bolt's too long. So I just added the washer to the outside, to the front, instead of it having it in the inside. So that alleviates the need to do something else here, and this is gonna work just fine. All right, so here we go. Now it sits nice and flush, and I am able to use this right here to secure everything again. So this is what it looks like now. It just sticks out a little bit. It's not that bad. This is not gonna cause any type of clearance issues on this side, but it definitely was causing clearance issues on the inside of this. Okay, so here we are. This is a final stage. This is the last panel I have to paint. And yes, I am painting it again. All of this got ruined. I have sanded it down. I fixed the crack. And you can see the pillars up there. I'm gonna move this out of the way. And all I have to do is lay some paint on this, and we can start putting this car together. Okay guys, so I have 3D printed the support for the bumper. Here it is. Let's go check out what it looks like with all this stuff off of it. So here we have the original piece, and this is the one I 3D printed. Now this piece, I mirrored it, so that means I just did the same thing as this in reverse when I 3D scanned it. And now I have to remove all of this support from here. So if I can just do it like that. Okay, so here we have the original one, and there's the one I 3D printed. It looks like it's gonna work. Let me see. This thing will sit like this on here, and it helps support this bumper. You can see this is the one I 3D printed, but you can see this is the other side, and this sits just like that. So yeah, look at this. You see this? That's beautiful, isn't it? Well, I was told that this front bumper was fucking gay. Yeah. Snug it up and then hit it with the first. All right guys, so here we are, we got it done. Check this out. Check out the wheels, check out the paint. This thing looks amazing. It took a little bit to get it here. Remember, this is the same vehicle that got towed into our place. We put a new engine, we put a new transmission, we put the pedals, we put everything in here. Everything. Check out those wheels, man. Nuts. Now remember, the front bumper is completely custom. I molded everything. Everything has been done by me. And we put a little tow hook there. And I even put a grill in there, you know? So, of course, we did everything in here. We got the seats, we got the manual swap, we did the dash. So to everyone that's been following this build and you subscribed since early on, thank you so much. Thank you for following it. Thank you for subscribing. You helped us get to 1,000 subs. We made it a lot quicker than I thought. I thought it was gonna take a lot longer, but thanks to you guys, we made it to 1,000 very quickly and we were able to get monetized. And check this out, guys. This is with the manual swap conversion. No check engine light, no nothing. You can see the e-brake is not engaged. I just engaged it and it turns on. So everything works with the manual swap. Everything is nice and clean. I still have right here, this section right here. I'm going to 3D print something and I'll post it so you guys can download it. So yeah, she's running right now. It looks pretty much stock because it is. It's basically stock right now. And later on, we're gonna address that. We're gonna modify it a little bit, but overall, the car has come out to be very nice. So we're getting ready to do a little cruise. We're gonna be taking the G37, Chris's G35, and we're gonna be taking the 370Z out. So tune in if you guys wanna see that. If you wanna see all these cars out in the road at the same time, we're getting ready to do that. So you're gonna see the G37 and the 370Z cruising at the same time. Should be really nice because, of course, everybody knows that these cars are cousins, brothers, whatever you want to consider it. You know, it's basically the same thing except one is Infiniti and the other one's Nissan.